Hi, amazing people. Welcome back to my channel, Rooted and Real with Kemi. I know many of you are planning to move to Canada, and the immigration rules right now in 2025 is much tougher than it used to be in previous years. So you're wondering, what else can we do? The truth is that if you're over 40 or you're struggling with CRS score, getting a direct PR from outside Canada right now seems very slim but not impossible. So don't lose hope. Today, I'll be walking you through realistic options that are still available so that you don't waste your money, so that you can plan better and wiser and not fall for false promises. So a lot of you will be wondering, so why is this whole thing so tough now? The reality of the whole thing is that Canada has reduced its immigration targets for 2025, coupled with the fact again that provinces are now focusing on those already within Canada, that is students, workers, temporary residents. So with all this combined, it makes it difficult or harder for those outside Canada to get direct PR. Right now, I'll be showing you realistic and genuine ways that this can still, happen for you, that you can still have that dream of yours of moving to Canada. So right now, the study pathway still remains one of the most reliable routes to come into Canada, even in 2025. I know it is quite expensive, but if you can afford it, look at it from this angle that it is an investment towards your goal or towards your dream to come to Canada. But when you are doing your preparations or your research as to what school or what college or university to go or what program to do, remember IRCC made a change, I think last year or this year, as regards the postgraduate work permit rule. So if you intend to study a degree program like your bachelor's, your master's or PhD, this rule does not affect you. You are still qualified to get your PGWP after your program, irrespective of the course of study. But if you know you want to come for a non-degree program like diplomas or certificates in colleges, ensure that whatever you choose to study is in demand in Canada, like programs in healthcare, in education, in trades, and other in-demand jobs. So please do your due diligence and then also ensure, please also ensure that the college you are coming to, it is a DLI, Designated Learning Institute. So use Chat GPT or Google, do your research. I know a lot of people that use agents and all that don't fully give it to agents. In some cases, there are some agents that are not so good, that have spoiled people's applications journey and make people get rejections when they file for study permit. So but on your own, even when you intend to still use an agent, follow up, do your own diligence, do your own research. Like I said, Google is our friend, ChatGPT is there. Just make sure that whatever you choose to do meet all these criteria, so that at the end of the day you won't have spent so much and you now find out that whatever course you did is not eligible for PGW and all that. So another thing that IRCC also did again is that when applying for study permit, you also apply for your PAL or your TAL. That's your provincial attestation letter or territorial attestation letter. Above all, with all that I've said, look at the study route. If you can afford it, see it as an investment and work towards it. So if you are in healthcare, construction, food processing, or this other trucking business, it's possible to get hired from abroad. Though in some instances it may not be easy, but once you're a certified truck driver or you're a certified butcher, that means working in the food industry, your possibility of now getting hired from abroad, especially through the AIP program, where employers are allowed to recruit directly without the LMIA. It's quite possible. I know there are quite a number of certifications you can do as a truck driver and all that. If I can find the link, I'll put it down there and see. So please, one thing I always tell people is that don't underrate or look anyhow at trade professions. Trade professions are getting out because there's high demand in it. In construction, you need plumbers, you need electricians, you need HVAC technicians, you need quite a number of those trade professions. So they get hired easily as long as they are certified. Truck drivers, unko, you wonder why people on the, and you know that these people today cash out, they make money here in this Canada. Let's even put that this Canada journey as well. Once trade professions, they make it here. One thing that I like about Canada is that they don't underrate any profession. There's dignity in labor here. So please look at that option of doing what I just explained above and try it out. So do you know that Canada is still encouraging newcomers to come in, especially into the towns, the smaller communities, especially through a pathway using the RCIP, where people are encouraged to come into these smaller towns because they need people there. For example, I was at a summit today, TICC, that is Thriving Immigrants in Canada, hosted by Olu of Canada. We had quite a number of immigration consultants there, and it was also emphasized. But a lot of us, we are fixated in living in the big cities and all that. So I want you to be flexible. The cocoa of the matter is that you shall want to come to Canada, whether it is in a small town or not. Remove that bias that it has to be in a big city. People are still needed in this small town, the rural area. So if you know that is your goal of coming to Canada, and if you don't mind, be flexible in place of where, as regards where you want to live. So you can look at this option too. That is the RCP and RCIP, where they want people in these rural areas. So, and now, for example, now in Nigeria, you can't compare a rural area in Nigeria and compare a rural area in what's it called in Canada. Not be the same thing. It's not the same thing. So please have a bit of compromise. Be flexible when it comes to that. Look at that option as well. Another realistic option that is still available is the family sponsorship. That's if you have a family here, maybe a direct sibling, your parents or whatever, that's an option. So people still come in to Canada through that pathway, family sponsorship. So if you have a family member here that is willing to sponsor you, explore that option. The last of it, I purposely saved it for the last, is the French pathway. You see, in this life, somebody put there, it took me 5 months. I went to, like I said in my previous video, I went to Alliance Française to learn French. I was going every day for 5 months. And at the start of when I started this school program, learning French, the only thing I knew in French was un, deux, trois, c'est fini. But I knew what I was pursuing, or in quotes, what was pursuing me. So I had to put my mind there that this French, we will learn it by fire, by force. So one thing I've known that is that from all the immigration rules that Canada IRTC is bringing up, French still remains constant K because they want more people that speak French, that have proficiency in French to come in. So it's not limited to Quebec alone. Some other provinces to also target French-speaking people. And another benefit to the French is that in my course of applying for jobs in this country and all that, you find some jobs, they'll add there, being bilingual is an advantage. Or even if you are targeting some government jobs in Ottawa or some places, if you are bilingual, you have opportunities. So, like I always say, anything that will help you to achieve your goal. If you can learn French, you see, this French, I'm saying it again and again. learn it. It's good for you to come into Canada. It's good for you to get a good job in Canada. Aujourd'hui, je parle français. But I learnt it because I knew what I wanted. So please explore that option. That's an option that will always pay you. And I know in previous last year and all that, the CRS score for French was low. But one thing you should always know is that policies change. CRS score changes. So if you don't do me, I'm this kind of person that always say that, see, I want to know that I've done everything. I leave everything to God and let God do his own. But one thing that I hate in life is regret. You know, if I know, I would have done this. And I almost did it though. If I know, maybe I would have gotten this thing today. Do everything that you need to do, you know. And like I always say, I'm a faith-based person. I trust in God. I believe in God. I believe in the power of prayer. Do your best and leave the rest for God. So guys, as it is right now, you see me, I don't like packaging or padding things. I like saying it as it is, being real. So you see right now, getting direct PR from abroad right now looks slim because of policy changes here and there. For instance, just this past week, IRCC proposed an FSW, I'll call it the pathway or category that they intend to start by next year, targeting military personnel from allied countries, senior managers, scientists, researchers. As at last month, wasn't there. So you can imagine these policies change. So if you relax and you are not serious, and who knows, one policy might come up and it will favor you. So in this Canada journey, coming to Canada favors those that know how to plan very well and are strategic. So like I said, the options are there. If you're serious, the strategies like that I shared, coming through the student track, transitioning to PGWP, then to PR, getting a job in in-demand sectors, um, deciding to stay or being flexible as regard, moving to rural areas or community. The family sponsorship is there for direct dependents, children, parents, grandparents. Then the overall that has been steady from 2023, 2024, even up to now, different pathway. So look at it. Be strategic. Sit down. Plan. Nothing is impossible if it's all about the mindset, it's all about what you believe. I read some comments, people shared their comments and all that, where some people have been motivated to start something, while some people are always negative. They don't see anything good. If you don't see anything good, it will not happen to you. If you see possibility, possibility will come your way. So plan and be strategic. So if you're 40 plus or you have a low CRS score, please don't give up. I'm begging you, don't give up. One thing I've come to know in this immigration to Canada is that it's a journey. Immigration to Canada is a journey and not a one-step move. But you know who it favors? Those that have positive mindset, those that are strategic. So whatever phase that you are right now in your immigration journey, sit down and shift your strategy. Weigh all the options around you. So, I can't end this video today without thanking everybody. If you see in my heart now, it's doing kolobi. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I was hoping for 100 subscribers before the end of August before, but within 2 days, Jesus Christ, you people surprised me. You amazed me. Thank you so much. I read comments from people from, is it Zimbabwe or Zambia and all over. I'm so grateful. As much as possible, I'll be replying your comments, your questions that you have. So please let them come in. Keep them coming in. So if you like this video, please remember, as we always preach now, like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, this channel is all about sharing my Canada immigration stories and all that, starting all over again, live as a new immigrant here, and everything immigration, Canada, and all that. As well as from time to time, we'll be sharing wellness tips for women I'm a woman, and so I have to help my sisters. So above all, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I see the love, I see the comment, and whatever stage you are right now in your immigration journey, sit down. If you need to re-strategize again, refocus again, please do it. But in everything, please don't give up. Hold on to that faith. It will come true for you. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay rooted, stay real, and stay you. I love you. Bye.